Alright, hello, welcome back. I'm Glass. Sorry, I'm like a couple minutes late. How's it gonna be today? I'm gonna be on
Milk?
Tuesday, like always. Hello, Rascar. Thank you for the milk. Also, I was saying hello, Dubers. What a con. Nice. Good to see you all. Hopefully, everyone's doing well. Yeah, I'm doing solo though, just as a heads up. But yeah, hello, welcome back. I'm Glass. Did I already say that? I don't remember. Have I even been saying welcome back and then I'm Glass? I've even been introducing myself. I don't remember recently. Thank you for head pats and for the boop. Appreciate both. It'll be warm and wet next week. It's fine. Hate this. Well, I mean, I'm used to it. I'm in Michigan. Man, you're glad. There you go. Yeah, that's it. That's my intro. I don't even know if I've been doing that like the last, I don't know how many streams. I might just be saying like, welcome back. Hello. Yeah. So, we did the poll thing because I didn't want to start a new game on Wednesday. But there was weirdness with the poll. I mean, you can go on Discord and see it. Hello, Ultima. How's it going? Good to see you. Oh shit, Ronimus. Ronimus. Oh, Ronimus, good to see you too. How's it going? Or is it blew out about 10 minutes ago? Oh god. I'm sorry to hear about that. That shit sucks. But yeah, so I did the poll thing for today's stream to figure out what we're doing. There was some weirdness with it though, apparently, so I meant, when I made the poll, I tried to make it so anyone could select more than one option, but apparently this didn't work. It only let Zay do it and me. I had a report of that they couldn't select more than one option, so I don't know what happened there. So that's why the sex kitten thing was on there. Because as it says, JK, I can't, which is cringe, I can't actually do that. So, yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened with that, but yeah. You're just gonna have this conversation about a love story. Oh, a love story I wrote for a group and two guys are being weird. Oh. Hopefully it's fine. Hopefully they're not being too creepy or something. Yeah, that was cool though. I hope it goes well. Hopefully it's not too weird. Yeah, so Sex Kitten won, I guess 4 to 5 votes because that's what I voted for. Just because it doesn't count. And we had 2 votes for DS2 Invasions, 1 vote for Arknights, 2 for City of Heroes, which really surprised me actually. 2 votes for Monster Hunter, 1 vote for Gunfire Reborn, and 0 votes for DS3 Invasions. It's Thank you for the 5 streaks, eh? Appreciate it. Thank you for that. So I could have just done like I could have spun a wheel, but I said fuck, I'm just gonna pick. So we're gonna do City of Heroes, but it's my first AE arc thing. So this stream might suck balls, maybe it'll be interesting, I don't know. I have no idea, I've thought about doing this for a while. I don't really like that, but at least salty about name change I was already to do for higher ups. Wait, really? Mad at me for it. That's so dumb though. There should be understanding. Like, why would they be mad at you for that when it's not even your call? Like, if you have to do it, you have to do it. Yeah, they're being silly. Right, exactly. Streak. Thank you for the 3 stream duvers. Appreciate it. Wait, server, this is Thunder Spy. I'm gonna be soloing though. I should probably put that in the thing actually. I'm gonna be soloing. It's not like I usually do group stuff, but yeah, let me put solo in the thing if Twitch will let me edit my stream info, which it doesn't seem to want me to do. Why is Twitch being so cringe? Put like solo in parentheses. And again, normally if I do stream this game, it's open, but this time it's not because I'm just doing like a cringe thing. Yeah. If you want to try this server and it looks interesting, go to Thunder Spy. I would highly recommend it. I'm looking to get this comp out of the way. Wish me luck, guy. Good luck, Randomus. Hope everything goes well. Hopefully they come around and like stop being silly about it. Have a good one. Thank you for the lurk. Thanks for dropping by. About okay, gotcha. No worries. Homecoming girl, gotcha. Yeah, that's fair. I used to, but I try to stay away from HC. Not because of the people or anything, but I don't like the history or the management of HC very much. But yeah, I guess we'll just get into it. Fist fight tomorrow morning. Wait, what? It's in sale in the afternoon, huh? What do you mean? It should hopefully work. Oh, that was... This is weird, but it's probably fine. I'm not AFK. Yeah, welcome back to City of Heroes. So yeah, we're just gonna go through my custom story alone and I'll probably just talk about it a lot, which again, might not be interesting in the slightest. This might be the worst stream I've ever done, but we'll see. Let's find it. Also, my most played one. There we go, non-detecting blade. And if you don't know, that's a very unoriginal name. It's named after the fucking Dragon 2 sword from, Deus Ex. Yeah, this one, it's kind of weird. This is the first one I made, so there's some shit about it that I don't really do anymore. Like, usually I cap it at, like, level 44. I forgot why it's capped at level 38. I don't remember why. It might be, like, Cray related. I'm not sure. I don't know why it's level 38. I could not tell you why. I don't know. Yeah, this is levels. Generic Huzzer, yeah. Battles around -1. So this was meant for, like, anyone to be able to clear. Anyone's meant to be able to do this. Like, an empathy defender solo wasn't meant to be able to do this. Yeah, level -1 +2, or no, wait. Yeah, level -1 +2 team members. I feel like it should have been plus, yeah, well. Oh no, I see. I wrote it really weird. It's been a while. It's either -1 or +0, and then at X2 for casual builds with bosses on. Okay, that's what it is, right. Kosarest and Janet Kelmzar joined forces with defecting Cray research to stop a rogue mad scientist using company resources together, an interdimensional army of dragons wearing power armor, which is an incredibly stupid plot, but oh well. Also, that's a real arc. It's a nice one. It's maybe weird to fucking continue off an official arc, but oh well, I wanted to. It's kind of your own words. To be fair, it's been like 3 years? That's how math works, I think. Probably. That's also the release date, I think. That's when I published it, so this could be, like, older than that. This could be, like, more than 3 years old and from when I wrote it. Oh, who knows? Let's do it. Well, yeah, nice thing is we can do standard rewards. This is what you would give me why. Alright, yeah, let's do standard. Not that I really need anything, because, like, Ion Rider is already level 50. By the way, it's been a long-ass time since we've seen Ion Rider. I wasn't really sure who to go through this arc with, because, like, anyone can do it. So you know what? We haven't done Ion Rider. We built Ion Rider on stream. We'll play him, so fuck it. We got Chief Assistant Oswald. I think he has a bio. He does. Oswald is one of the most veteran of Cray's research assistants. Even if his contributions are small, the amount of projects he's assisted on is staggering. Experiences have given him insight into a number of secret projects, even if it's been a slight detriment to his sanity. Also, I can't do voice, so your hopes up. So one, oh man, it's Oswald. Since several weeks since Countess Cray was arrested, which is what happens in Janet Kelm's arc, which, again, it kind of assumes that you ran this really fucking obscure hero arc that probably less than 1% of people have ever run. So maybe a questionable decision, but oh well. Actually, weirdly enough, it's like, that arc is canon for, like, a bit, and then they kind of forgot about it, like, the official devs, I mean. Because there's, like, other story arcs that reference Countess being in jail, and then they, like, forgot, and then they stopped referencing that, and I guess they just assumed that she either broke out, or I think they fucking just forgot. It's a little bit weird, but I guess at one point it was canon, and then they said fuck it. I don't know. I remembered, though. Sure as the company is in the greatest shape currently, riddled with internal chaos, there's a worrisome trend of high-level employees going rogue using company assets as they please. Countess, at least for now, is behind bars, but there have already been several arrests made involving mad scientists now free to pursue their wild passions as opposed to being constrained by Cray's more typical immoral pursuits. This is very fucking flowery, isn't it? Remember, I did remember. And plenty of attempted defections, but unfortunately Cray's stance on leaving the company hasn't changed, and security teams have been nearly as efficient at silencing defectors as usual. Motion Skyway catches your attention, a man dressed like a Cray researcher seemingly running for his life with a large group of agents not long behind him. He disappears somewhere near the tram, and the security team is spread out to search the area. Save the Cray researcher. The researcher might not be the most innocent person, but if you don't intervene, he'll surely be erased by his pursuers. With that change of heart, he might be able to provide useful information against the corrupt corporation. Nothing else, he can meet his fate in the court of law instead of at the wrong end of an agent's gun. They're providing the fleeing scientists. It'd be wise to take out the security chief to stop further pursuit. The other links probably won't bother without orders from their boss. Should have been bosses, probably. Oh well. Let's do it. So yeah, this is the first fucking thing I ever did in this game, writing-wise, and I'm not a good writer, and it probably fucking shows. But yeah, I wanted to make, like, create sort of patrolling area, also has some activity on the overpasses. You need to check if there's one around. I'll talk about that in a fucking second. But yeah, I always wanted to make an AE arc, like, back on live. I played this game for, like, you know, well before they released the custom content maker. But I never had the confidence to even, like, try doing it. And I never did until, like, 2019, probably 2019, actually. I don't remember when I actually started working on this one. It was a fucking while. It was probably, like, late 2019. That's my guess. And yeah, I just wanted to I just wanted to do it. I don't know, like, what, like, made me actually want to. I think I just kind of said, fuck it. I've always wanted to, and I just fucking did it. I don't remember. It's been a while, and I don't, like, remember what I had for dinner last night. So I don't know why doing a retrospective on this from 4 years ago, I thought would be a good idea. Like I said, maybe the city of here still exists? It does, yeah. Well, I guess you can't hear me. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, you still have the box. Can't use it anymore since I killed the server. Something. You're not in America. Oh yeah, there's private servers. There's a few. This one's, yeah, there's been private servers for a few years now. I can try to... Oh wait, I have a command. If you wanted to try it again... That link still works. Yeah, there's private servers, and a lot of them are actually really upgraded from, like, the base game. Yeah, thankfully the game got revived. Your mic is on. I kind of figured, thank you for that.
Boy.
Oh god, no, I hate it.
Who's
Stop
a
it.
good boy?
No, why is that so creepy?
Come on, Con. Tell me, who is a very, very good boy?
Zay? Zay is, I guess. I don't know, how's it going? What? No. My terrible bork. Why twice? Tubers.
Arf, arf.
Why 3 times? Why was that one so, like, I don't know, sneaky?
Arf, arf.
And another one. Great. Is there another one?
Arf, arf.
Yeah, of course there. How many did you do? I don't know if there's a limit on them. That might be all. Hopefully. Oh, there's no flesh. Damn it. Cute. Thank you for that, Zay. I appreciate it. I fucking... Dude, I miss Uber Duck so much. Yeah, I don't know. Wanted to make an New York. I just said, fuck it, I'll do it. I think I just made like a... I made a character that I really liked, and the arc is kind of based around them. So I guess I was just like, you know what? I have an idea for this character's backstory. I'll just make an arc out of it. I think that's probably how it happened. And then it spiraled out of control. I don't really. I think I really like it. I like this arc a lot. I used to just run it on every character because I thought it was fun. That was kind of like the point of it. It was mostly just meant to be like kind of just fun to play. It is very easy. Again, that's intentionally because you can always like up the difficulty. I could definitely handle more than this on this character. I was like, you know what? We'll play it safe. Yeah, I tested the shit out of this arc. I think I even like made like an empathy staff defender like just to test it out solo to make sure they could do it on like X2 difficulty. And they could. So yeah. But like after this arc I kind of like changed my I don't know, this sounds so fucking pretentious, like design philosophy, but like now all my arcs are like meant to be like pretty hard. Oh my god. Is that a pumpkin? Penis. Josie, thank you very, very much for the 13 months. Oh, holy shit, 13 months. Of tier 1, I appreciate it. Thank you. Also, how's it going? It's good to see you. How is you? How's it going? This is Wazoo. Yeah, it's a Wazoo. But yeah, that's like kind of the gist of the arc, I guess. So originally, it must have knowing a con, yeah. It's been nice knowing the Jazzy for that long. So you do a pathfinding hell. Maybe. I could try to solo it, maybe. Now when I say hard, I don't necessarily mean Obama. Obama's meant to be like cock and ball torture. The other arcs are meant to be like challenging, but not, you know, putting your balls in a vice. Except for Obama. Obama's meant to be that. Yeah, and this was also the first mission I made. I think I made them all in, like, the order that you play them in, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's any weirdness with at least this one. The other arcs I've made, and it's not quite the same story. But yeah, this was the first mission I made. Mr. Fucking evil. They're not so bad. It's not like the glowies. Oh, there's all he's fucking faceplant. Does he have custom lore here? Okay, he does. He has the same lore. I could have probably used like the same entity. I forgot how I did that. So, yeah, that's neat. Also, I was really happy with how his animations turned out, because he's unconscious there. And I did this. He uses the fucking kneel animation to look like he's getting up slowly. And we're here on the other side, we're gonna find a place to hide. I know it's like fucking small, but I was always really happy with how that turned out. And it was only like, I wasn't sure if it would work that way. I was very happy that it did. Boob. But yeah, I think originally, it's like, why Skyway? Because Cray isn't in Skyway, they're too high level. One, it's because I like Skyway a lot. But two, I actually originally, like, the original, like, idea was to have this be in Brickstown. But there wasn't a good map for it. I don't think there's any Brickstown maps, except for maybe, like, the bank? And I don't even know if that one's in there or not. I don't know if you can use the Mayhem levels. And then I was like, okay, well, there's no Brickstown, but I can use something that looks like it. And I looked at, like, the industrial outdoors maps, and, like, those are fucking huge is the problem. Like, they're way too big, and they suck to, like, find things in. And you have to, like, find two bosses and, like, a fucking dude, and they all spawn, like, you know, one at a time. So, like, that would have sucked. And I had no idea that this map actually existed. Like, I don't think I've ever played it in, like, you know, official content. I was like, oh, it's a small outdoor map. It looks kind of like Brickstown. It's my favorite zone, Skyway. So yeah, sure, fuck it. It's Skyway now. And that's why we're on this map. Content, yeah. Also, originally, we fight two bosses here, and the original idea was to fight them both at once. But one of the shittiest parts of AE is that I don't think there's any way to do, like, a dual boss fight. I don't think you can really set that up. If you can, I don't know how. I tried fucking around with it a lot. Couldn't figure anything out, ever. Still haven't, so... Yeah. You know, it's kind of awkward. You have to, like, hunt down, like, the bosses. There's one. I don't know how fun this, like, this particular map is because of that. It's kind of like you gotta run around a bunch and, like, just find dudes. Granted, it is a small map. I don't think they're too hard to find. I think they usually stand out because, like, one, to help them stand out, because I knew it would be an issue. There's no, like, regular standing dudes. The only random, like, non-boss mobs are patrols. So if you see a bunch of dudes just standing around, you know that you found something. Near's Graveyard one. Oh yeah, Near's arcs are really, really fun. I love that. The Graveyard is really cool too. It has a lot of really fun enemies in it. This one also does have custom enemies, but we'll see them more later. It doesn't have all custom bosses though. I think there's 2 custom bosses in every map with like an asterisk for like 1. Grant's a model Cray agent. He's a discreet, professional, efficient. He doesn't ask questions that don't have tactical significance to his assignments. That is very awkward. He doesn't pass, or press when the questions go unanswered. Wow, I would love to rewrite this. Seems to be blind loyalty of all things has led him to following orders of a rogue Cray scientist, the absence of the Countess. Did I say absence or... Oh yeah, absence. I almost thought that is absence. I want to rewrite... There's some of this arc that I really want to rewrite. This is probably one of those things. That's fine. Let's go to the squad's processors here, read away ending in immediately. I mean, like right here, my guy. If he kills medic. Oh shit, thanks for that 55 streak Jaws. Holy shit. I didn't know there was a 55 one. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. These enemies really don't last too long. I guess these guys are tankier though. Yeah, so Grant, the first boss, he's like kind of range focused. He also used to be like, he used to have targeting drone. But I tested this with a blaster and he fucked up the blaster hard. Now he's probably too easy, but at least he doesn't just like cock block blasters out of the rest of the arc now. Or force him to eat a bunch of like inspirations to actually beat him. And again, he was not meant to be a challenging arc anyway. I just wish he lasted. I wish he had like a little bit more HP. If only. It goes endlessly. Nice. I kind of figured, but I didn't know if it would like, you know, if it would go like 55 or be like at 60, like, you know, it'd be like higher up for like the next number. I'm glad that it's like not crazy higher. But I'm also surprised, because I figured Twitch wouldn't want to give out the heckin' free channel points, because they're cringe. Where's the other boss? Jeez. Oh yeah, so one big problem with this map is, these fucking overpasses. Sadly, one of the other big problems is you cannot select where enemies spawn, necessarily. You kind of can with some maps to a very small extent. But for some reason, on this map, enemies can spawn up here. I don't know why. Now, I did test it where anyone, I think with no enhancements at all, is able to get up here with just Ninja Run, which everyone has, or Beast Run, which also everyone has. But yeah, it's very, like, why would you check up here? That's why, like, I had to put it, like, it was originally gonna be in the fucking compass. But, like, I said, like, you know, that looks weird. I'll just put it, like, in the entrance text. So I could definitely see somebody, like, trying to play this, and then, like, one of the bosses spawns up there, and they don't think to look, and then they're just kind of boned, and they're having a bad time. Thankfully, I don't know if that's happened yet. I haven't gotten, like, feedback on saying as much, but I'm worried that it'll happen at some point. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Jazu. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. That's something like candy. No feeling me too well. Like, yup. I was a fucking AR devices main on live. I know that feeling too. Also, by the way, Film Garage, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Okay, when she's not up here, there's another weird spawn point. Actually, a couple. One is below the overpass here. Well, not the I guess, is that an overpass? I don't know, below the road. Below the sidewalk. That's a spawn point. There's also a spawn point down here somewhere, where she might be actually, which is admittedly a little bit less weird than looking up there, but yeah. Man, T-Spot's a blaster, yeah. I wish blasters would get more love on T-Spot. They really need help. They need something. Every other fucking, like, archetype bogarted their role. But now we can't give, like, oh, hi. Oh, she's right there. There's a, like, random stray patrol. Yay. Did it. Get out of here. Defender Elements too. Oh, yeah. It sucks too, because, like, I really like Defender, especially on Thunderspy, because they get melee sets, which is really cool, but they're not the funnest thing to solo with. Thank you for head pads. Also love how's it going? Zoe. I have to have, like, a Komodo meme character in every single arc I do. It's mandatory. Thank you for hydrate. I will. How's it going? Going okay. I'm going through my old cringe story content. How's you? The curious agents are models of stoic, discreet professionalism. And then there's Zoe. Known for her ill temper and foul mouth. Any of her fellow agents wonder how she even keeps her job. At least until they see her fight. Most agents are trained in hand-to-hand combat in one form or another. Zoe has proven to be unusually skilled and brutal. She carries the same rifle given to many of Craig's lower-rank security personnel. That's largely just a backup weapon if she can't get in close. Being busier? Hopefully not in a bad way, though. Zoe used to also fuck people up. She's the melee-focused one. We're probably fine. She will fuck up a blaster if she gets close, but, like, you just have to keep her away. Though if you get careless, she'll fuck you. And she still has some range. She's definitely, like, the harder of the two bosses, but, like, she's still meant to be very reasonable. That guy just does not give a fuck. He does not care. Yeah, this is not a threat at all. Sadly, I don't think I can increase the difficulty right now either. Yeah, also, she's a smoker. Also, Zoe is has some kind of backstory. She's actually the first character I made on Thunderspy. Kind of. She's like a prequel version of them. I just kind of thought it'd be fun to, like, do my first arc and just have her make a cameo. I think, the playable version is named Zyme. And then I had the idea of, like, okay, wait, I have this, like, super early fucking prequel version of her. I'm just gonna, like, keep progressing her story through mission arcs, like, one at a time. Like, one random cameo appearance at a time. Which is probably really fucking masturbatory. I don't know. I think it's silly. Hello. So, thanks for saving me. I'm Oswald. Not a lot of people would have done that. I like that time Jimmy fell into the canal at Folly. Oh man, nobody came to save Jimmy from those fungus monsters. Anyway, you're probably wondering how I was getting chased like that. Well, I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best assistant researchers Craig's ever seen. You have a secret project and I worked on it. Revenant Heroes, Cray Cola, Wi-Fi enabled suppository applicator, I did it all. Only one of those is fake. Man, everything was great until the Countess got arrested. She wasn't the hands-on type. He didn't do anything without her knowing. Started to use company equipment for their personal stuff. Boom, agents throwing them in the test chamber not a minute later. Not anymore, though. Oh man, not anymore. I'm getting blindfolded and sent all over to help them with their secret labs. Honestly, everything was fine until the latest one. I got sent to help out Sirius Artemisia. Researcher, exactly. He's not like the best researcher. He's the best assistant researcher. Because let's see if we're gonna go to an appointment and got my brother's birthday due too. Ah, gotcha, no worries. Have a good one, Ultima. Good luck with the appointment and have fun with the birthday. Hopefully it's a good time. It was good to see you. Don't get me wrong, in the biz, at Cray, we got tons of mad scientists, like dime a dozen. There's something special in that regard. She got her chief position from some project she had. A non-eutectic blade. It's like some super weapon prototype, but all of a sudden she's had a real ace up her sleeve. Portal tech. So man, aw, leave her lurk. Here's been after that forever, and she's had it this whole time. No idea how she kept it from the rest of the company, but it gets even worse. Monsters. Her lab was crawling with them. Brings them in through the portal she's got set up. Now that the count is gone, she's even abusing company property. She's been studying Cray power armor and adapting it to them. It's like building an army or something. Like, I've seen the things in this job, and even I couldn't deal with this. I made a break for it as soon as they escorted me back out at the end of my shift. I probably should have waited for them to leave. Hurry. Like I said, they blindfolded me to and from the place. I don't actually know where it is, but I do have a lead. I still have access to some Cray systems, so I can kind of see what's going on. This is her own rogue crew of Cray staff working under her, and one of the guys just got sent to a scrapyard of sorts. Alright, look, it's a place where we dump incriminating stuff. Ooh, that's a fucking typo. Lab equipment, bodies, monsters. But anyway, one of her guys, Security Chief West, just got sent down there. I was kind of a specimen that wasn't as dead as they thought it was. That's usually the kind of thing he does. Sirius sent him down there. There might be clues of it that lead her to her, who's lead to her lab, or labs. Either way, it's the only lead I've got, so I'm sorry in advance about the smell. Okay for the lurk. Oh, don't look at me like that. Really, if I had no leave, I'd give it to you. See, Oswald, I had a lot of fun writing him. If I can't do voices, if you want to know what the fuck he sounds like, his inspirations were like a weird mix of like Claptrap from Borderlands, Beeble Quicks from the Nameless mod, and like Max from Sam & Max. So his voice is just some weird, just some in between of those three. I'm surprised Ray Hines in the sewers of the sector would have been very difficult to find without an insider. This is the second map I made, and also one that I kind of fucked around a lot with. He's here. It was kind of like my... I just used this map to like test a lot of shit. And a lot, like, most of it didn't like make it, like, you know, it didn't last. Oh god, why? Okay, hopefully this works. It's fine. I'm all good. I'm not gonna die, really.
Complete. No contest.
Appreciate it. Have a good one, Ultima. Yeah, mostly what I was testing this map was like see how spawns work, see how like for the milk. Also, let's grow. How's it going? Good to see you too. How was you? Yeah, I was just testing how spawns work, testing like collectible items, all that kind of stuff. It's fine. I appreciate it. It's been well. Oh, very nice. That walkies were good. I'm trying to remember. There used to be like a little guy. I think it was just called like Flies. And basically like he was an uncompletable boss that was like so like there used to be like a lot of like unobtainable like collectible items to like add flavor to not only this map but a lot of them, but I had to cut them for space. It was just because like you can't add like decorations to maps, but you can kind of like cheese it. And none of that survived. But that was the only thing I tested on this map. Also, these guys originally, these elite pyroscientists, they have a unique name. They're also meant to have, like, unique colors, but for some reason, they didn't save, and I was, like, too incompetent to fix it back then. I don't know why, because it is not a difficult fix at all. I don't really know what happened, but they were supposed to have their own colors, and then, well, they're just this now. But, yeah. I don't really remember why I went with them either. I think they were just meant to... I think I just liked the boss pyroscientists because they have like... I feel like they're kind of one of the better bosses for Cray. They're not too strong. But they have like a lot of... They put like fire patches down, you gotta like not stand at them. which is not a lot, but like, as far as like gameplay complexity goes, City of Heroes doesn't have a lot going for it, so like Don't Stand in the Deathfire is like pretty good, all things considered, compared to like most things in City of Heroes. I didn't hear that one. I just heard the bark. Are they too quiet? Oh, I thought I could suck him to death. Yeah, I think another reason why I did boss is because I wanted the, I heard it, I missed it, I'm sorry. That's probably blabbing. My bad. I wanted, like, the end room of this map to be empty. I just said, okay, I'm just, like, gonna put, like, a boss, like, you know, like, a boss spawn and then multiply it, and that's basically what I did. Because I wanted the last one to be empty, and sadly you can't, like, designate areas of the map to be empty. You have to really jank it and, like, use up all of the spawns. So I think, if I'm not mistaken... Actually, there's two ways you can do it. I think one way... Oh my god, wait. Oh, I remember. There's only one way to do it. You have to set the map to be empty as the enemy group. And then you have to use, like, the boss thing or, like, any of the other objective things to fill it with enemies. And that's what I did. Which is a very nice tactic if you want to, like, have a very customized map. Well, I mean, as customized as you can. Which is sadly not very, but you gotta work with what you got. And I tried. Where's this dude? That's them. So this is the map that arguably only has one boss, kind of. No, just that, of course, this thing was assigned deep in the sewage. That's a little bit of a fucking hint. Also, he's only level 49. I think I had, like, a weird level scaling thing in this one, where, like, the levels of enemies gets, like, a bit weird. I don't really remember. This veteran West has worked his way up the chain over the years, from a lowly patrol guard to a respected security chief. Don't worry about him. Fortunately for him, his title is mostly just something to put on the books, and it would be far more accurate to call him an exterminator rather than the chief of security. Skill and ability to adapt his tactics to any situation has made him crazy, and now Sirius is go-to for hunting down escaped experiments. Power armor and weaponry are unique creations of plasma scientists working under Sirius. Well, very heavy, they're more than enough to handle anything trying to hide in Paragon sewers. This is the sex cat. Sex cat? What do you mean sex cat? I can't... Ricky, well, also, one, hello, it's good to see you. Two, I told you, it says on the poll that JK I can't because Twitch is cringe. Like, that was a joke option. It was, like, meant to... Everyone could, like, select it if they wanted to, because you're supposed to select multiple, but then you couldn't, and it was weird. I don't know, I'm sorry. I wish it was sex cat. Sadly, it's not. So how's it going? Good to see you. Let me leave him alive a bit. Oh yeah, that's actually a very strong move he has, I think. Yeah, this guy's kind of, he has range and he has an immobilize. That's his entire thing. He traps you in place and then he shoots at you. I would say he's meant to fuck over melee units, but he doesn't even really do that because they usually have like emote resistance. Doesn't really do a whole lot, but I don't know, it can be scary sometimes, I guess. So I can go home. How about you? Doing okay. Doing pretty alright. I'm going through my cringe story arc that I wrote. Also, originally his name was gonna be Wesker for like literally no reason. It was too weird. I just named him Wes instead. Also, this guy is just a random meme because I thought it was funny to just make a guy say "ah" a lot. And that's kind of what these guys actually act like in lore. If you go to Brickstown, you'll see him there. It's not too far off from how they actually act. He does not have custom lore. He's also not, like, arguably, like, he's not meant to be, like, the unique boss, but he is, like, a guaranteed spawn with dialogue, if you can consider that dialogue. What's up, Geary? Good to see you. There's more? Yeah. The finished quest is 7 minutes. What does that mean? Quest is 7 minutes. I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. Also, much like... Oh, hi. There's a lot of really stupid names in this, mostly because, like, a lot of times the enemies' names didn't really matter at all. So much like West, which was really gonna be Wesker, Oswald is named after, Oswald the partner from Dark Souls 1. So, oh, I see what you did there. I'm slow. I had to play Resident Evil 5 again someday. To be honest, he lasted like 7 seconds. He's very unimpressive. Also, I think he's like British or Australian for no reason. I don't really know why. I'm not good at writing like tone or characters. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna give him a fucking accent. And so I did. I'm trying to think of any other dumb names. Zoe and Grant, I think, oh my god, I don't know if it's, I think Grant might be named after the fucking rock. I think. Because, like, granite is a rock. That actually might be Grant's name. I don't remember. That might be the origin, though. Also, okay, this is, like, arguably the second boss. It's only a lieutenant. No information available. That's intentional. I had to write that down manually. So this one is kind of, I had fun doing. You can kind of see her there a little bit. But basically, her color palette is meant to make her really blend in with, like, the fucking, you know, this. And she kind of lays down, and she's, like, you can just barely see, like, the tip of her tail peek up every now and then. She's meant to just be, like, a silent jump scare. They're killing homeless dwellers. They're being fair, they're not homeless. Have you seen these guys? They were, like, fucking, like, cyberpunk corporate goons. We don't actually need to, like, interact with her at all, though. The idea, though, is that hopefully she will spawn near the collectible you need. And then she'll just kind of pop up and scare you, silently. Who's down the body bag? There seems to be an ID tag off the bag. Do we get a clue for that? I don't remember. Body bag tag. The bag contained the corpse of a bizarre reptile-like creature. He wrote a tag from the outside which had 20-digit code of some kind. Perhaps Alza will know what to make of it. There were also originally a lot more clues in this arc, but unfortunately, I had to cut those for space too. This is one of the very few surviving ones. Let's see. Yeah, she just pops up. And she, like, pauses for a second. She's not very strong. She does have poison, though, which can be kind of scary. She is only a lieutenant. You also don't need to kill her. You can actually spare her, which has no effect on anything at all whatsoever. Let's see if I can actually do it without killing her. Yeah, she'll just run away. You can just let her go if you want, because she's pretty much harmless. It doesn't outright say it, but, like, that's why the security team was down here. They were trying to kill her, because she's fucking, I don't know, some kind of escaped experiment. And there she goes. She'll just run the exit and leave, and you lose nothing, and you gain nothing. You can just spare her if you want to. So, like, I guess I evicted that homeless person, or I saved them. I guess it could go either way. Hello. Like, for the second, the body bag, huh? You know any of those have stuffed? Know all about them. Let me just see here. You can check the number against the database here, and presto. That security card you got from Wes will get you in there, too. Oh, yeah. So that's another... If you scroll up and you really pay attention to the global... Or the combat... Or I think it's a global chat thing.
So I heard my name,
oh, fuck
so
me,
I would
why?
assume someone summoned.
Hi.
Arf, arf.
No. Yeah,
Was it you who summoned me? I've only got 7 minutes to spare bothering with you, snow fox furry person.
That's like stiff competition. God damn it.
Stiff competition.
Why is
what are you
responding?
even blabbering about?
I don't know.
And what's with this crowd you're talking to?
I don't know.
Sadly, there's no crowds of Vaporeons that I remember, but that would be...
Oh my god.
interesting. The only thing more compatible than one Vaporeon is several.
I didn't know
A
that was
shame
available.
indeed. Now let me wash off this volcanic rock.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
The size. Also, good luck getting it off there. It's a tight fit. I'd like to see you try to get it off there.
You're a good
luck.
boy.
Thanks.
You need some extra lube for that. Put some elbow grease in there. Maybe maybe twist it a little bit. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know some of these were available to, like, play. Please been busy. Thank you for that, Zay. I also appreciate it. I like how you made me have a conversation with Wesker through my voice lines. He really is. He's amazing at it. Yeah, so basically, it says you defeated the security chief and grabbed his ID card. That was supposed to be a clue, but clues take up a lot of space, so I had to do that. It's very unfortunate. But the security card will get you right in there, too. I wouldn't be able to open the doors for you. They don't like us Reachers being able to open the exits and entrances. Alright, so I found... This is pretty cool and unusual punishment. Alright, so the titles are meant to be stupid, by the way. They're meant to be silly. This is meant to be a very lighthearted arc, honestly. Alright, so I found out what lab that body bag came from. Well, it's much of a prison as a lab, you know, specimen storage and stuff. Gotta keep him somewhere. Anyway, guy running the place, Security Chief Ivan. Well, sort of a scientist, so that's his title. Somewhat serious as lab, so I guess they partnered up. Probably wants to experiment on the monsters she lets him have in exchange for power armor, tech support, or something. He's always good with that stuff. He made his own suit. Just make sure you get that card key, slight from West, and you should be able to walk right in. Careful though. I don't know what's going on in there. Monsters. Probably monsters. Yep. Like monsters. That's what happened to Terry. Funny question, Ivan. Put your back in there. The guy Ivan gave me the creeps. Worked with him before. I like my CVX-9 pistol and all, but I don't get why those cryo division guys are so obsessed with ice. Monsters? Yeah, well, you're probably gonna be disappointed by the monsters, I'm not gonna lie. What about that Ivan guy? Maybe get like sort of prison break or something, I don't know. That's supposed to be a little bit of a hint for a thing that you can do, because he's a bit stronger than the other bosses. But yeah, this is where we actually see like the kind of, the main enemy group that's actually kind of customized. This seems to be typical Cray Lab at Train Creature Stalk the Halls. The first two arcs are kind of, or missions are kind of meant to like ease you into the bullshit. Because the only custom enemies in those are like the bosses, and like except for Zoe, they're pretty like reasonable. Now we're getting, don't call it by the grave Zay. No, no banishing the Zay. Take the prisoner away. Chow Mag. No serious Artemisia's personal agents, currently on loan to Security Chief Ivan. Status as an agent seems to imply the Mad Doctor sees her draconic guests as co-workers rather than slaves. Chow Mag carries an unusual weapon, a relic that forges her man to a powerful blade. Studied apothecary in her homeworld, her medicines are every bit as effective as her poisons. She is basically, her name and her appearance are kind of meant to be a subtle-ish, if you can call that, a reference to Maggie Chow from Deus Ex, which is why she has a Dragon Tooth sword. I mean, I named it after the Dragon Tooth, so I had to put it in somewhere. Also, this is like kind of more oh shit, you're also angry. That's a custom normal. Why are they only blue? Why are they so easy? I guess this is meant to be easy, but still. So Dragonic Clerics, they're healers. Also, all of the fucking enemies have custom bios, and some of them are pretty fucking long. Where'd he go? Also, there's these guys. So basically, the reason these guys are stocking on, one, it makes sense because they're supposed to be here. Like, this is their fucking storage unit. And two, the boss of this mission summons a bunch of them. So it's like, it was basically to, like, you know, you get used to them before you start getting swarmed by them as you fight the fucking boss. That's why they're all over the lab, from like a gameplay perspective. Tune to life, these dragons possess a subtle ability to heal since hatching, which has been honed until they can call themselves clerics. You can fight with their ceremonial stabs and typically reduce simple offensive magic to launch attacks from afar. So we got this dude to help us. We're missing a guy. We didn't kill the entire spawn. Where the fuck did he go? Oh, hi. It's this one fucking dude who ran off, who was fucking green. Also, because this boss is a bit harder, and again, you're meant to play this as an empathy defender, you can get like a small army of little guys to help you. He's only a lieutenant, and he's also blue, but like he can kind of help if you... I mean, if you're, you know, a defender, you can buff the shit out of him. So like, that was kind of a thing, because like, usually it kind of sucks to be a defender solo, because you don't have any buff targets. So like, this, like, the 3 next maps all have allies for you to like, buff and like, heal if you have those abilities. And I'll find next week's it's raining. I mean, I like rain, but that's good to know. I can bring a jacket then. That's actually very good to know. I'll make sure I pack my coat. My windbreaker. Same difference. Also, he has a really weird shotgun because there's no shotgun model. And I can't give him hard life, sadly, because that's a player-only set, or I would have just given him that, but... I had to try to color a weird future rifle to look like a shotgun. Because that's the only... I think he only has... He might have slug, too. He's mostly meant to be like a wall. He's not meant to like... I didn't want like allies to like steal the player characters like thunder. So mostly they're just meant to be like walls. Don't fart. What do you mean don't fart? I would try not to. This is a salamander. These are like the last normal enemy I made. They're actually kind of a late addition. Salamanders are serious first non-collaborative attempt at using draconic technology as a basis for power armor design. Or intensify rather weak dragons with a fire attunement. The armor massively implies their destructive power. Bring their natural fire breath into a fierce jet of flame while also allowing them to manipulate and conjure fire more dexterously through their gauntlets. Power application is impressive, but they're still a bit unstable, and their armor isn't as protective as the previous, more conventional variants. Break wind. Oh, I'm gonna break a windbreaker. That's different. Also, Vector Blade was the first custom enemy I made. Vector Blades are basic attempt to recreate the power of the original NEV unit. Lightly tuned draconic warriors to add power that's specifically designed to put their natural abilities into overdrive. All this focus and shape their light magic into sharp blades, making them deadly combatants, even if they're technically failures. Oh, so there's another little guy to rescue. Hello. So yeah, NEV is like the character that kind of... he's like a fucking... Oh, hi. Also this guy. There's a lot of dudes. We're getting a lot of men's. I hope these guys are taller than this. I think they're as tall as they can be. They're pretty simple, but these guys kind of fuck controllers. They have CC protection, and then just kind of run at you and try to beat the shit out of you. They're kind of basic, but they can be scary, but we're very strong, and yeah. Like, even though it's 38, you're actually kind of meant to be able to do this like a level 20. Yeah. This is kind of fun, guy. Have a good one, Rick. Thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Have a good one. Don't let you vanish in contact. It's rude. This single is an unattuned dragon. The physically attuned are typically behemoths amongst their kin. Naturally incredibly strong and every bit as tenacious. Sirius's power armor only takes these natural qualities and multiplies them. Despite looking like a hulking brute, their attacks are fierce and lightning fast. Fortunately, their back-mounted rocket launchers are automatically disabled inside company property or other sensitive facilities. Also, this little guy... These little guys also have lore. New draconic prisoners have their explosive collar disabled somehow. Fortunately, their armor's magic suppression is still in effect, leaving them with only their built-in claws to defend themselves. Nice. Draconic prisoners managed to procure a remote control for their explosive collar, allowing them to disable it as well as any others that match the same frequency. Also managed to get their hands on a shotgun to use while their armor suppresses any magic they might have. So I think the original idea was you're supposed to like get one of these guys, and he would like unlock the little guy, the even littler guys to rescue. But like I couldn't really like do that. So that's why it says like he has a control. That's why you can't rescue the other prisoners you see like patrolling. But yeah, there's limitations in AE. Also, I guess so. Like most of the like my own bullshit is meant to be very optional. Like most of like the Oswald stuff in his dialogue. Why the fuck are they not following me? They get stuck in a wall. Oh, I forgot. He has a little... Wait, he has a heal? Wait. Oh. I wish I could see his powers. I think I gave him, like... Force Field. Force Field in AE is weird. If for some reason it has, like, 8 other, I think, in it. I forgot I gave him that. So that's his secondary, I guess. I just saw him use it. I guess it's supposed to be his, like, remote control for the collars. I don't know. I forgot about that. But yeah, like, most of my own bullshit is, like, hidden in optional fucking, like, character bios. And it kind of tries to explain what the fuck these little guys are. Basically, the idea of these dragons is, like... They're basically... It's like a kobold mixed with a chromatic dragon. There's, like, different colors in different kinds. Like, that one's a... You know, those are fire ones. It's a fire dragon. You got fucking... The big guy is like a physical dragon. It's kind of like chromatic dragons, but dumber, I guess. And there's dragons who don't fucking have anything, which is these guys. They're very unfortunate. Yeah, they have like the longest one that explains a lot of their like cringe lore. Yeah. Let's murder these dudes first. Also, these guys are kind of a joke. The Salamanders. So, like, fire farming AE is a very common practice on other servers. Basically, you make a bunch of fire enemies, you roll a fire armor character, and just kind of shit on everything and get easy XP. We can't really do that in this arc because there's actual, like, variety in the enemies. And two, these guys have, they have double build-up and also the Fire Nova attack. So they actually, as far as minion goes, they're the most dangerous minion in this entire arc. And they can actually kind of burst you a little bit. They're actually like the most useful minion there is. And it's just kind of me shitting on fire farms. Well, it's not shitting on it, it's meant to be silly. Yeah, this is the sapper. That's of attunement amongst dragonic kind refers to a natural affinity for something that's with them since their conception. Elements are common, but even more specific affinities such as blood or physicality exist. Unattuned is the most unfortunate of dragon kind. The unattuned have no innate gift. Sapphires are amongst these. They're equipped with armor and rifles designed by Ivan solely for them, and giving them powers that mimic those of their attuned brethren. The title Sapphire refers to what their equipment does to them instead of what it does to their targets. The suits have their own life force, which is then channeled through their rifles. Each shot takes no less than a day of their lives from them. Whether the wearers... Whether the wearers... Did I spell weather right? The wearers are serious or aware of this is unknown. Hello. Dark user, what do you mean? No, I'm not. I was on my second ever run of Dark Souls 2, but that was years ago, and I didn't know better. Oh, I got fucking irradiated. He gave me AIDS. It was the fucking explosion. Thankfully, because we were playing a scrapper, and we're level 50, those guys aren't really doing this. But if we were level 20, trust me, the little fucking salamanders would actually hurt quite a bit. That would actually be scary, you'd probably want to target them first. Because they can hit very hard once. Let's fucking go. I forgot what I was saying. So I guess some of like the bios can be like kinda dark. It was really meant to be edgy. I don't know. It was just like, yeah, I don't know. Just bonus shit. I want the fucking thing to have a downside. I don't want to be like too like, you know, light and pointless. I had to put some fucking dark shit in here, I guess. I don't know. Also, there are a lot of Cray enemies in here too. It's actually like a weirdly kind of curated Cray list. Because I really like Cray as an enemy group. But like, I don't really like the Paragon Protectors much, so there are none. There are like other bosses to compensate, but there are no Paragon Protectors in this Cray group. I'm also not a big fan of the power tanks, mostly because they're just, like, the problem with them is, like, once you get to, like, level 50, Cray spawns will start becoming, like, nothing but power tanks, like, minions, lieutenants will be, like, nothing but them, and it's very dumb and boring, which kind of gave me a distaste for them. So yeah, there's no power tanks, but there's just, like, the scientists, and then, like, the classic Cray power armor guys. And that's about it. Also, these guys are supposed to all have, like, modified Cray power armor. They actually kind of use the same textures a little bit. It's kind of hard to tell, but if you look close, it is, like, the same texture for, like, the pants and the shirt. But I also have a bunch of weird shit on them. Also, I don't even think I read this one either. Tyrannic prisoners are kept in check by the ever-present threat of the explosive collars around their necks, which is triggered either via remote or upon stepping outside. Equipped with power armor like the rest of the Tyrannic entities Sirius brought over. Typically, this power armor forces or otherwise enhances their innate abilities. This variant was designed by Ivan does just the opposite and almost entirely disables their magic. Allowed to roam freely to act as extra guard to the facility, and their armor is equipped with retractable claws similar to the weapons popular in their home world. Yeah, you only see them for this map, that's it. That's about all. What else can I talk about? I probably should have, like, if I was more awake, I thought this might have been a better idea, but I'm, like, kind of fucking sleepy. Yeah, this is, like, this map is very large, but, like, it's only, like, really, like, as big as this map is, it's, like, the most you'll see of this, like, the custom enemy group, because the two maps after this, one, it's kind of weird, there's mostly, like, some custom spawns that are odd, and the second, or the last map is kind of short. So, you don't really see too much of them. Hopefully they don't overstay their welcome. Because they might. I could have gone for, like, maybe more little custom guys, but, like... I wanted most to be Cray still, and two, space is a fucking bitch. Because, like, another idea I had was, speaking of clues, because there's custom bosses on every stage, and they all have different abilities, there was an idea to, like, put clues in the map that, like, give you hints or, like, tell you about the boss's abilities so you can be prepared for them. Granted, they're very easy, so you don't really need that. It was very unnecessary. But, like, it's like, okay, you know, it'll reward exploring the maps more. They'll just be, like, randomly spawn. And you get something, like, practical out of it. You get, like, a tip for, like, an upcoming boss. Sadly, all of those were cut. I think only one of them stayed in, and it's in, like, the very last map. Dark over under your bed, where's the sunset staff? I just think the sunset staff looks nice. It's a cool looking staff, even if its usage is cringe. The dark orb is this there because I accidentally looted it. I don't remember where from, but it was just there and I picked it up by mistake. It wasn't intentional and I can't drop it, sadly. I wish I could. I lost my little guys. I don't know where the fuck they are. Did they die? I think it's stuck somewhere. I don't know where the hell they went. We don't really need them though. They're optional. Yeah, that's also the thing. Like, there are allies, but you don't need any of them. You can, like, ditch all of them and they can all die and it's fine. You're not penalized for it at all. They're very 100% optional. Everyone must have. How's it going? Thank you for having contact. How was you? Let's leave your head pat. Also appreciate it. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna kill everything. Although, I do wish I'd probably made this a bit harder for myself. I forgot how easy this arc was. Despite that being the intent, I still forgot just how easy it was. I guess I could have brought it like a really shitty empathy defender here, but I don't think I have one. I think I deleted that character, which is, I don't know why. Probably because I didn't really need her anymore. Because I started making just like harder arcs. There, we got two little guys, and they'll probably get lost somewhere, because pathfinding kind of sucks. What's going on? I'm doing like a cringe run of my, why are they not following me? That's weird. I don't know what's wrong with their AI. I wonder if the devs fucked something. I don't know. Yeah, doing a cringe run through of my, a custom story that I made for City of Heroes. Because, I know I started a new game today, because it was like my last Wednesday stream for a bit. Actually, I'm only going to miss one Wednesday stream, actually, but still. These guys. I always like these guys, even though they're just fucking... They're straight up Fallout ripoffs. Like, that's the fucking Fallout Brotherhood of Steel armor. I still like them, though. I used to play this. Really? I was less 5 when I saw it. Yeah, this game is fucking ancient. That's cool that your mom used to play it, though. I've had people who played this game show before, but I don't know if I've ever had someone who's like had their parents who played it. That's really cool. Yeah, I love this game. I've played this game since like fucking, I think 2004 actually, like about when it released. And I was very sad. Oh god, we got ambushed. Is that what happened to my little guys? Maybe the other little guys got ambushed, because they're not very strong unless you buff them and you're a defender. Or a corruptor, I guess, or a controller. Anyone who can buff them. If you buff them, you're fine. But, like, they're meant to be pretty, like, not impressive. I think there's, like... I'm trying to remember how many escapees there are. I think there's, like, 4 or 5 escapees. There's 2 jailbreakers, and there's 1 special one. That's meant as, like, a failsafe for, like, really squishy characters. Because the boss here is actually very strong. Well, it can be. Old game, you're not wrong. Well, this game is 20 years old. It actually is. Oh, you actually got the res off. Sadly, I don't know if the geneticists can res guys that aren't prey. I don't know if they can. I kinda want to test that. If I see another pack, I'll kill a little dragon friend in it. See if the geneticist reses him. Assuming the little... Where's my little dragon friend? He disappeared. There he is. I guess they do kind of blend in. They have good camouflage. And they're kind of just meant to be like, because like they're prisoners, they're meant to be very drab and boring. And because these guys are like deactivated, I tried to like turn off the, like the lights on their backpacks and collar. So they're incredibly drab. Very, very drab. Oh, this boss. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Never mind. I lied. Yeah, I guess also the enemy group. One problem with this enemy group is like, there's not really like too many interesting roles, I guess. Like the salamanders are an explosive meme, the vector blades are just kind of like a melee unit, sappers are just a range unit. I think the sappers have like very small debuffs. Actually no, they don't. That's right. So like to apply debuffs, they need disintegrate, and I did not give them that ability. So they're basically just like a very vanilla energy damage, like range unit. Which I think was like, again, I didn't want them to be too hard. I think aside from like wanting to be clearable by everybody, which definitely was the main thing, I think I was also worried at the time about like, it seemed like I was trying to like make my like fucking OC donut steals like overpowered. And I was worried about being cringe. So I think that was probably part of the reason too that some of them are so weak, except for like the meme salamanders. They got a pass because they're memes. Hi. Also, sadly, the clerics don't heal much. That was meant to be their primary role. And they don't even have that many. I think they only have 3 attacks. They have, like, I think at least 2 heals. They don't use it much, which is kind of a shame. Because that was like their entire point, was to heal dudes. And they do it on very rare occasions. They mostly just kind of try to bonk you with their staff. Which I guess, you know what, it makes them the standard MMO healer. They're about that useful. Well, I guess more pickup group healer. Okay, now we're there. But we can clear these rooms if we want to. And you don't get anything for it. I mean, maybe in the past you would have been able to find a clue, but no. Oh, hi. The space thing for AE arcs is very slow. I think the max is like 500, is it kilobytes or bytes? It's something ungodly small. It is just an unfathomably small amount of space you have to work with. And it is brutal. Like every arc I've released, this one included, I've had to do like a minor exploit where I can kind of go above 100 slightly in the most dumb way possible. So basically, the strat, the advanced AE tech for getting more space is to, when you save your arc and you have text in it, all of like the text will, instead of like, if you do like a space or like an enter, it will instead do like a little, it'll do one of these. I don't know if you'll see it in chat. I think I can make it show up. Hold on. Hold on, wait. Yeah, hold on, wait. Okay. And I'll do like one of these, and then like one of these. And instead of doing like an enter, it'll just put these in there. And one of the strats is that right before you upload your thing, you go through all of your text and you delete all of those and enter the spaces again manually, because that takes up less space. And then when you launch it, or when you submit it, it'll like go back up to like above 100% allowed, but it'll actually work still. It's very stupid, but that's what you gotta do to get your shit into AE if you want any custom stuff. You need all of the precious bits you can fucking manage. Even if it's just by deleting some fucking text line breaks. You have to do everything you can. It is ungodly stupid. And God, I wish they would increase the space limit, because it is just unreasonable. Every single arc I've released, I've had to do that. And even then, it barely fits. It's so close. It'll be like exactly 100. Oh, so there's the dude. Where's the, Where's the spawn there? Where's the, there we go. So yeah, the jail cleric here, does she even have lore? I reason the jail cleric is imprisoned by Ivan. The collar was deactivated by one of the jailbreakers and they managed to get their hands on a staff-like pipe. Their magic is suppressed by their armor, the intense amount of focus allowed them to briefly channel through their pipe staff. So originally, this guy didn't exist. He was just like an in-case thing. Where like, if you somehow lost all of your dudes, this guy for the most part can solo the boss, or at least solo tank the boss. And most of the ads. It kind of makes it very easy, but the alternative was it can become very like rough for like any low DPS, or even like a blaster who just doesn't have a tank. I feel like blaster especially has probably like the biggest problem because they have no defenses, and this guy has a lot of HP in defense, and there's a lot of ads. So like, I think probably the main thing, the main reason this character is probably actually for blasters, because they need a tank. And they can't buff the little guys who die too quickly. So this character just had to be made. And they have like a little heal, again, much like the other clerics, they typically don't use it, sadly. They kind of just walk in and bonk shit, and take hits. And that's about all they do. And this character, this boss is also a bit weird. They were meant to have like, you know, whatchamacallit, sporadic ads, but because of a weirdness with this map, or something, typically all of the ads will come at once, and you end up with a gigantic horde of dudes. It's very weird. It can be very dumb. I don't know why it works that way, but it always seems to pretty consistently. No signs. Ivan is eager to join Sirius and study the otherworldly creatures he made contact with. That's unfortunate. Our tank is dying. Why is he dying so quick? Usually she's tankier than that. Should be contact with one of the heads of Trace Cryo Science Division. His cold personality seems all too fitting. His passion for learning is all too evident. He treats the subject with a detached indifference that's managed to send shivers down the spines of even some of his colleagues. I don't really let it care as they suffer. Self-designed power armor is extremely durable. Crafted that way to allow him to observe test subjects up close, no matter how brutal the testing environment. Some of his capabilities are a bit lacking as a result. It does have some novel and painful ways to support his unwilling allies. This is like his only calling. Pretty much, yes. Alright, we're actually getting like a reasonable amount of these little guys. We usually like a horde appears. I wonder if they like change the... They probably didn't change the spawns or the ambush AI, but it's weird that we didn't get that many. I'm used to being like considerably more dudes than this. Although I guess for a blaster, that's still a lot. Also, Ivan is very, very loosely inspired by Bondrude from Maiden Abyss. It's very loose, but there's some of that there. That was his inspiration. Also, he's named after a Bond villain that I don't really know because I've never seen a Bond movie. But I'm pretty sure there's a villain named Ivan and he gets frozen. And that's the story of his fucking name. Who from Maiden Abyss? Bondrude. Best dad. I got this dude. Oh, that guy, yeah, that's kind of, that boss's inspiration. He went back, I wasn't worried. I mean, I was kind of worried, but that was then. Oh, I got the storage drive. If there's anyone but Ivan, do we get the storage drive in our inventory? Oh, yeah, we do. Defeating Ivan, he thanked you for your contribution. He claimed to be one aware of a location of Sirius Portal Tech Lab, but he didn't know of another. He had you a storage drive, so containing not only the location of the lab, but data regarding an operation about to occur there. Forgot about that clue existing, because I thought I had to cut it. If wasn't else that I would say this is full of freaky stuff I found debugging Sirius's terminal. And it's kind of explained the dragon thing, but man, who does that at work? Anyway, let's see. Second create encryption, no problem. And presto. Well, oh, this is bad. I mean, the intro was good, but this seems bad. But it can also be good. So, I was telling the truth. The guy might be a creepy weirdo who's a bit too eager with a probe, but he's not the type to lie. Got the location of that lab for you, and I think we're getting real close. Turns out the original non-detective light is there. I don't know where the portal lab is. Huh? What's that look for? Sirius's original super weapon prototype. Divuk, nice guide for a monster. Not cut out for being a super weapon. Still, don't like monsters. Bad news though. I must have had this data because he helped make a custom piece of power armor for Sirius. Better news. It's on some kind of holding unit, and Sirius is gonna sap the end of his power, put it in the power armor frame, and use it herself. But maybe it'll save him before that happens. Or toss him in the sewer before it happens. Monster and all. That's where they go. You know, non-detective light is kind of a mouthful. I bet you're thinking, what kind of name even is Divuk? I see that stuff all the time. It's all about marketing. Your prototype some weird, cool, edgy, high-tech sounding name. Managers love that stuff. Or some obscure mythological creature's name, and even if it has nothing to do with anything, presto, marketing gold. Anyway, good luck in there. I have no idea who's running this place. So I go in there? Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't have any access to the lab systems. I can't really give any details on the chief in there. Should be fine, though. I've never heard of them. There's probably nobody in Cray. That's meant to be a fucking foreshadow. Because it's not. It's fucking Dwagon. It's quiet and strangely empty. Is it too late? Also, there's like fucking dialogue here. For some reason it plays early, and you know, it's very weird. Some power for City of here. There's the other way around very blatantly. Let's see as we can move out. You also get like their aggro dialogue for some reason. I don't have a way of fixing that, sadly. Also, I don't know if something you can tell. Yeah, this one was also kind of like not really a test map. I want to try something weird. The idea of this map is mostly it's kind of empty on your way, and we want to fight your way out. I had to try to figure out how to get that to work, and it's kind of neat, I guess. It's a little bit jank. I feel like it's less jank than the sewer one where you fight like the same like pyro guy 5 times. But yeah, is it usually? Oh, there they are. Yeah, there's a couple spawns, but not many. Also, he's got like a full Cray spawn. Also, I always like these Crisis Unit guys. They're just kind of neat. They got a grenade launcher. They're like little tear gas clouds. They're not very strong, but I don't know, they're neat. There's always been a favorite of mine. Stop giving me fucking AIDS. Damn you. There's only one. I think there's like 2 spawns. So yeah, this one was made differently. Basically, this one's not empty. It just has like these 2 spawns, and like the rest of the spawns are filled with bosses. So like you get these two like normal ass ones, and like the rest are yeah. Oh, he's right there. That's convenient. Are you gonna rescue him yet? Oh, speaking of shit I want to change, I fucking hate her fucking cringe monologue. I despise it, and it makes me, like, I know I say cringe a lot as a meme. Her fucking dialogue genuinely makes me cringe and feel first-hand embarrassment, and I hate it. Hey, that's fucking, oh god, I forgot how aggro he was. Why is he so aggro? Also, this boss is not too bad. She can be kind of scary, like, she has psychic damage. Which is, pretty, like, low level, it's not great. It's hard to resist that shit, and she can kind of burst people down sometimes. Detective Blade Divik was rented to some previous higher-ups by Dr. Sirius Onimisha as a prototype superweapon. Sure, in his armor, most of his power comes from himself and his natural affinity for holy light. Divik uses a weapon, Divik's disposition seems good-hearted, though also immature. Sure, your voice can also be very annoying. Reva's lore. Let's read after I kick her ass. Bye. Just kidding, it was a fucking dream. She fucking left. And now the actual enemies spawn. These are also only in this map. And mostly, they're just not too bad. I think they just sap your power. They lower your damage, if I'm not mistaken. Thankfully, they don't do anything worse than that. And they give you spectral wounds, which can also be kind of scary, but like not really. Alright, Emissary Reva seems to have a high stats among similar lordships. She seems to be among the earlier draconic enemies that Sirius encountered, and two have formed a symbiotic relationship of some kind. With her aloof demeanor and seemingly whimsical attitude, Reva cares deeply about the well-being of all of her kind, including those usually deemed untouchable, such as the blood-weaving impalers, which we sadly have not seen yet. They spawn randomly. Attunement is hard to place, and whatever it is, allowed her to become a master illusionist. She's capable of imparting a great deal of her magic to her decoys. Has a variety of spells. Also, her visuals are inspired by Mizutsune. That's where she gets her colors from. And kind of her outfit. Why? Just because I could. Also, she had like a slight color change thing. The decoys use the old version of her costume while she herself uses like the updated version of it. It wasn't actually out of laziness, it's like, you know what, I'll just fucking keep it in there, keep the old version in as the decoys, because why not? It'll make them look a little bit different anyway, which is nice. Also, the timeless ones are the only threat. They're fucking time control, and they're they can be scary. Because they will buff the shit out of the, like, enemies around them. Hello, Skyrim tacos, how's it going? Also, weird thing about these spawns, for some reason they only spawn minions, and I don't know why. They have a lieutenant. It's like a force field energy blaster, which was meant to be like the DPS. For some reason, only the minions spawn these patrols, and I don't know how to fix that, and I never did. So, oh well. Also, Divik is optional. We could just leave him behind. He's, again, he's meant as a tank. He does, like, he has some attacks, but they're not very strong. He mostly just has defensive abilities. One is because it gives defenders something to hide behind and blasters. Two, I didn't want him stealing Player's Thunder. Because even though this, like, is basically his origin story, it's like, it's fucking player. The player's gotta do shit. It's all about the player. It's their fucking, they're doing the things. Like, nobody wants this fucking nobody, you know, taking all their kills. Nobody wants that. You know, for Stormblood, what do you mean? Such blades are the result of vector blades undergoing an unknown treatment to alter their inherent magic. Their armor is also modified using technology from their home world, an apparent collaborative project between Sirius and a draconic being. Light blades are far deadlier than before, and their magic is far more potent, allowing them to cast illusions and then they can prove just as fatal as their blades. Nonetheless, they're still failures when it comes to recreating the original NEV. I think that's also the second enemy I made, or at least, I think it's the first boss I made, maybe, is those guys. They can be kind of a pain in the ass, there's some illusions. This mother wolf Rick. I'm not gonna lie, as long as I've played Skyrim, I don't remember the lore. Bonk them. They're mildly strong. Their claws illusion. Thankfully, they don't have too many like annoying illusions. Like the annoying thing they have is like Phantasm. I thought they had Spectral Terror too, but maybe I got rid of that. I may have gotten rid of that. I don't know why. A lot of these went through like a lot of changes. Colin, what's wrong? Why are you barking at me? What's that? What happened? What'd I do? What's wrong? Next is warm and rainy. It's fine. We can. What do we do? I don't know. What do you mean? I'm not gonna cancel the trip because it's warm and rainy. I'll bring my windbreaker. It'll be fine. I'll bring light clothing. I don't really have light clothing, but I'll deal with it. I don't know what else to do. Or what we can do. So we'll take clothes off. Exactly. Suggestion. What's your suggestion? Get out of here. There's one nice thing too, like, as much these scientist enemies are sadly really weak. I do like them, I think they look cool. And there's like some neat variety, like you have the researchers that slow you, you have the geneticists that res, the medics that heal, the radiologists that debuff. It's just like, there was like, I don't know, higher spawn numbers for them, so you like, got more of them, so it was more dangerous, I don't know. That is a good suggestion. I don't know if that'll like cool down though, I feel like that would heat up, but I mean, that's still good. I don't remember, I think the shifting Reavers also have speed boost, but it's like pretty weak because they're just minions. I think they have speed boost, siphon power, and spectral wounds, so they're very weak. Hold on. But yeah. The only thing for this map, but I do kind of wish I could have made them like a little bit stronger. I probably should have. But they do get, they're kind of like, because they're kinetics, they kind of get like exponentially stronger the more there are because all of their buffs will stack. So if you have a big team, this actually can be kind of dangerous, especially when you get more like timeless ones with time control. I think they have gravity control too. Oh no, they have illusion. Yeah, they have some illusion stuns too. Yeah, like in bigger teams, this can actually like be one of the harder missions actually, just because everything is like kind of, you know, multiplicative force modifiers or whatever. But solo, it's fine, thankfully, for us. Warm rains as I don't like warm, but I do like rainy. It's cooling down for. I would take lovely, or like I love those weathers. I would much prefer that. Also, this guy's named after a Dark Souls Covenant. He actually is also probably one of the scarier ones because he's Titan weapon, so he hits really fucking hard, and he also CCs you. He's similar to like West because like he has CC, but he's like better West because he has CC that immobilizes you, but then also he has really strong melee attacks, so it actually like has synergy. Here's everyone. I'll say also Slummy, how's it going? Also he has a number beast, and also we kind of oh yeah. Yeah, they're fucking up Divik. Usually doesn't get his ass kicked this hard, but he does have a self-res, thankfully, so just to make him even tankier. The spiral dragon of darkness once struck fear into the hearts of his kin. They tried and failed to drive him away, and many more attempted to slay him, only to meet their own end. Despite their unprovoked hatred and attempts on his life, he felt no ill will towards his kind, took no pleasure in killing the would-be heroes who intended him harm. Eventually allowed himself to be driven off, deep underground to the darkest caverns of the deepest reaches of the earth. It was there he stayed for eons in complete isolation. His late company was a whimsical emissary who decided to pay him a visit after hearing a legend of his being exiled. Sent from his abyssal caverns along with her as their sworn guardian. There we go. Also, for some reason, you have to leave the map manually because I thought it was weird that you'd have to like go back, kill a guard, just like teleport out, so you have to like walk to the door. It's kind of unceremonious, I guess, but I don't know. You saved Divik. Yeah, a little abomination already made it back. Asked him about the lab location. Told me right where to send you. Told me what he knew about your plans too, even though I didn't ask. Why? I mean, maybe I would have, but I'm selling the energy set from Divik. She planned to go to an expedition to the monster's homeworld. We're just heading there to gather a whole bunch more monsters to bring back here. I don't know about you, but I can't take any more of those things. At the time Jeremy accidentally smacked that lock off the rickety monkey cage while he was getting mauled by one of them, I want to clean up that much blood again. Right, so I don't think it seemed grim, but I know where the lab is, and I know this lab, and now we know where it is, so, we shut the portal, right? We also need to defeat Sirius, or we can't open again, but, Sirius is already through the portal, I bet. But, portal has a safety feature. If you hit the emergency shut-off on our side, it'll fling Sirius and any of her staff that went with her back here automatically. Problem is you'll need to access the key to the terminal. Nice highest ranked scientist there probably has it, so look for them and take it. All you need to do after that is bring this key to the terminal next to the portal. After that, just take care of Sirius and all this is over. For good. Totally won't happen again. Right? Got it. Alright, I forgot, yeah. Dirk told me all that stuff. He took off to the lab to try and stop her himself. As weak as before, though, I don't think he knows how to use a computer, so... And it would have stopped him, but I didn't want that creepy little monstrosity anywhere near me. This is like a disposal sewer to you. Wait, is the sewer... Where are we again? Never mind. Anyway, Billy might be strong right now, but it'll be a good distraction. Try to meet up with him. You can stand being around him. I know I can't. Just you can twist it. Oh, he's fine. Hey, you probably guessed this already, but did you know Sirius Artemisia isn't even her real name? Like, pretty much every mad scientist likes to make a name for themselves. It's like a branding thing. It also makes it a little less obvious for the law. You know I use one too, right? My name isn't really Oswald. You can guess what my real name is, can ya? It's Oswald. Also, Sirius Artemisia is named after Dragon Fruit and Terror God. That's it. That's from Portal Lab, hidden deep beneath Craze Folly. Also, we get more dialogue that plays early, because apparently, I think Divik is nearby somewhere. It might be right here. His spawn location is random. Just somewhere in the middle of the map he can spawn. Oh, there's an Impaler. So they're kind of strong. They're a Pain Domination Broadsword. They're like the clerics, but they actually heal people. And they actually deal confident damage. Comedy thanks. Glad you like it. I had fun writing Oswald, even if he's fucking stupid. Blood-tuned dragons are treated as pariah in many parts of their homeworld. Often ritual practitioners are knowledgeable of a wide variety of rites, all of which involve weaving freshly drawn blood. Magic is esoteric and often poorly understood by anyone but themselves. Their practice is so often taboo, there's little chance to study it. In combat, they wield piercing swords to draw blood from their victims, which they can use to bolster themselves and the few that would ally with them. I think originally I wanted them to have a spear, but the spear animation sucks, like, just gave them a pointy sword. Because you gotta work with what you got. And there are some, like, speary animations for stab fighting, but most of them are, like, breakdancing and didn't really work. So it's like, you know what, give them a sword. Fudge it. They get more moves that way. And that's how that happened. Also, originally this map had a guaranteed spawn for every unique boss enemy. We've actually, I think, seen all of them but one. Oh, actually, no, we've seen all. Oh, that's the Impaler again. Ready to toe stabbing. Sadly, yes, which it's a shame. Yeah, there used to be a unique spawn just to make sure you got to like see everything. But that had to be cut for space. So, whoops. Thank you, AU data limitations. We might actually just not see one of the bosses. Just run. This con I want to visit. Anywhere? I want to visit Zay's house. Also, I need to sneeze, I think. I'm alive. I survived. I'm good. I like broke my spine a little bit. My rib hurts now. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to just hang out, maybe go around town and look at things. I'm very simple. I'm a very simple, like, single-celled brained organism. I don't need a lot to be happy. We can do whatever. Yeah, oh yeah, by the way, I don't think I ever mentioned the sappers. They're meant to be kind of a joke, too. Because, like, sappers are, like, the most hated, feared minion ever. It's like, you know what, it'd be funny to, like, take that title and use it for something that's, like, kind of on theme but misleading. That's why I call them sappers. Love to go on, appreciate it. Temperature nutrients a lot, that's true, I'm like a plant. I need cold weather, decaf coffee, and Zay, that's it, and I'm happy. That's all I want. I'm good. Yeah, there is the other boss we might not see is called an Elite Sapper, and basically it is a Draconic Sapper, but they actually deal damage and they actually have Disintegrate, so their secondary effects can actually go off. Also, it's kind of a cool thing where since they have Disintegrate, if there's regular Sappers in, like, their spawn, the effects of the regular Sappers will also trigger. Which I think is a fun interaction, even though it, like, never comes up. I think it's neat that it can. And I kind of wish it was more shit like that. I think it's kind of... I think it's neat. And honestly, even if it does come up, it's probably not even noticeable because the regular sappers are so weak. They're very non-threatening because they're minions, but, you know, it can still add up a little bit. They have, like, some minus regen. I forgot what else. I think they might have minus defense. I have to go through their powers again. Yeah, this map is kind of neat. Oh, hi. I really wish there was, like, a map that used, like, the actual, like, portal, because that'd be more, like, cinematic. I mean, much cooler boss arena. The boss arena in this is kind of underwhelming. It's not great. But, I mean, you gotta work with what you have, which is not a lot. It's not a lot at all. Also, in this room should be, like, the one surviving boss clue that exists. Somewhere in here. I don't remember, like, originally, in the first one, you're supposed to be able to find, like, a garbage can that would have, I think, maybe one or both. I think there's, like, 2 different garbage cans. Or no, one of the garbage cans was, like, a trash pile, I think, or, like, a rubble pile. On, like, a dossier on both of the agents, like, know what they do. The sewer, I think, had, like, either another... I think it had, like, a little, like, scrap box. They give you hints on, like, probably, like, less weapons and equipment. I know Mission 3 had, like, a bulletin board. They would mention Chamag's, like, poison stuff. And then, like, I mean, you don't really need one for Ivan, because, like, it's already, like, Ivan, or Oswald mentions that he's got a lot of ice shit. This one had, or, I don't know what, I think, fourth mission was supposed to have a little, like, terminal that I don't, we mentioned, like, one of the 2 bosses. Like, that was when I realized I wouldn't have space and I dropped it at that point. So when I was, like, working on the ones for that mission. But, like, those were, like, the most unrealized ones. There was, like, 1 computer terminal. It's probably gonna be, like, 2 computer terminals. I don't know. And this one was gonna have... one of them got finished. The other one I didn't have an idea for and it never got implemented. But the one should be somewhere in here. Nutrients, protein, and zinc. Exactly. That's what you gotta water me with. Where the hell is it? It's a little fucking security terminal. Is it not in here? Where did it go? Where's my fucking dongus? Somewhere else? Maybe it's in like one of the little hallways? It always sounds like here.
Milk?
For the milk. Appreciate it. It's not in here. Maybe it's elsewhere? I think I might know where it is. I think I know where else it can spawn. It usually spawns in here, but I think it can also spawn... Oh, hi. Hi, there's Divik. Come, mostly play multiplayer games, watch Netflix and chill. Pretty much, I'd be happy with that. I'm good just relaxing. I'm very, very up for that. Sounds like a nice time. Yeah, here you go. You got Divik the tank for you again. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would like to see, like, you know, the city and walk around. Like, I don't see what's there, maybe check stuff out if something looks cool. But I'm mostly happy to stay at home and hang out. Sex. I mean, maybe. I'm happy to chill out and also chill out. Well, yeah, I'm happy to chill out and also chill. And so somebody had said. But it's a little secret to your luggage. That's, yeah, I was thinking of that, yeah. I might try to, like, look for a gift to bring back, since my, you know, family member was cool about be going and also offered me to, you know, drive me there and back to the airport. So I should probably try to get something for them too. Stroop waffles. I want your Stroop waffles. I've been tempted to try to get them at the store because they are in the grocery store here, but like I know they're fake Stroop waffles. Like I don't know if they'd be good or not. I mean, maybe they're real imports. I don't know. But it's probably better to get them fresh. And probably way better in general over there. So I resisted. Very tasty. They sound good. They sound nice. It sounds like a nice, cozy pastry. Fresh, what do you mean fresh? Fresh over there? They're not fresh Stroop waffles there? I know they're not fresh in the grocery store, don't get me wrong. Are they not fresh over there either? I guess I wouldn't know. I just assumed. Also, the boss you need to kill to unlock the final boss is also randomly spawning. And usually I find them in here, but they can be anywhere. Oh no, Divik's gonna kill the Genesis before we're gonna try the heal out. We start packing fresh from the factory. Oh, well, that's fine too. I didn't know if they had like bakeries or something. I was assuming, but that's also good and I would be happy with it. I hope I can bring those back. I'm sure customs won't steal them all. Probably. They'll detect something that's not corn syrup and get pissed. Alright, you can also spawn in here. I mean, really, he can spawn anywhere. Oh, there's a commando. Is he in here? He's in here. There's the little bastard. Oh, hey, there's a clue. Wow, it's spawned here? Weird. I didn't know it could spawn here. So, Veer's entire thing, why he's so small, is it because the little dragon guys are based partially off kobolds? He's meant to be like an actual, like, kobold height? According to, like, the character maker? He's like 2 to 3 feet tall. Which, I don't know if it's, like, accurate. I feel like he's smaller than that. He's mostly, like, not... He's got all these, like, robots, but he's not actually that dangerous, and also you can just kill him. He doesn't do a whole lot. He just has devices, and not very good ones. Western Kobold, pretty much, yeah. He's meant to be a pretty accurate Western Kobold, but granted he's also, you know, an engineer. Which is not accurate for a Kobold, because they're not very smart, but still. And the Western TT Kobold. What's TT? Also, he has little robot wings. I think he's cute. Oh, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Exactly. Oh, yeah, also, he has a unique spawn, kind of. I kind of forgot. Yeah, he has unique little guys with him. They're meant to... So this is like a special one, Serious Medical Staff. They only spawn when you fight the final boss, and with him. Kind of like the prisoners, they're meant to, like, give you, like... So you don't get blindsided by these random-ass enemies. Hopefully he doesn't... He's gonna die. He's gonna die before I can, like... Not read this out. Here's one of very few serious dronic cohorts knowledgeable of anything can traditionally be called engineering rather than magical technology, something factors on most of his kind. Untuned magicless dragon, he's made up for it by being incredibly crafty and innovative. His adapted power armor was made by his own edits, the original design, his mechanical wings being his creation. He's taken over box since his arrival and fights using a remotely controlled entourage of mechs, offering them all at once via controls built into his armor. More outfit. Mythical kobolds are a bit more different. Yeah, they're more like weird little elf goblin things. Oh, Zuflix, how's it going? How's you? That little medic will hopefully come back and we read his cringe lore. So he's the 1-2 scale kobold. He is the smallest small. Flower? Oh, I'll take it. I'll really take flower. Last time I had flower... Last time somebody offered me a flower did not end well, but that was a different person. Assuming that's not the plat flower again of crashing the stream. Because of part of serious personal medical staff, they combine the apothecary techniques of their homeworld with modern medicine of this world to fairly ascending ends. And use medical gels to heal and bolster allies while allowing paralytic solutions to their foes. Basically, their only purpose is to heal and then, like, kind of stun you a little bit. Nice. Basically, the idea was, they're meant to make the final boss live a little bit longer by healing the shit out of her. And, like, kind of CCing you a little bit. That's why it's like her dudes are all like medics. They're just meant to make the fight last longer. Thank you for petting contact. Thank you for petting me. Appreciate it. Also, I've had these little guys be called protogens before. That was kind of the inspiration for the Commando's appearance. They're meant to be like the most protogen-y ones of them all. For legal reasons, in Progen Court, they're not actually meant to be Progens at all, but they're kind of meant to have that look a little bit. It's their visual inspiration is Protogens.
Hey, Con, listen up.
Hi.
I've got a question for you.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Sure. As I can be.
All right. Answer carefully.
Uh-huh.
Which do you prefer most?
Yeah.
The classical kobold, the modern Western kobold, or the Japanese kobold?
And you better pick the correct answer, Kun Kun.
That's creepy. From the veiled threat aside, I do prefer the Japanese kobold, but I do really like the Western tabletop, like contemporary one too. I like both a lot, but if I had to pick, yeah, I'd go with the Japanese one. However, I do like both a lot. Kobold Bessie, I agree. I really like both. Both are very high tier to me. But yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah.
I think Zay knew I was gonna pick too. Zay knows. I do like both though. I think both are very, very high tier. Get out of here. Also, I think I mentioned earlier how like originally a lot of the maps had like uninteractable like collectibles to like add details to maps. This too is one of the few surviving remnants of that in there, but I also forgot something. Actually, we can look at the room first because we can trigger the final boss. She's not just there. Yeah, it's just this. It's meant to make the portal look more magical. These fucking things are just there. I think it's kind of cool. It's like kind of flank it though. It makes the arena a little bit more like unique. Fills the room up a bit. Yeah, did I get the other clue? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. We got the other fucking security terminal here. I forgot to read it. After closing the webpage of questionable silicon sculptures, this terminal was left open to. You found some info. Our transfer successful. Non-new tech blade emitter fully operational. Field caster also working, but don't think I need it. Lightning though? Recheck Divisk attunement. So yeah, she has a blade. This one's kind of more obscure. Basically, she has kind of CC abilities to an extent. She's electrical control, which I think is one of like the funner things you give heal because they have like the jumping attacks that jump between allies if they're too close together, which I think is just kind of fun. And we don't need Divic for this. It's fine. We can tank this. And there we go. It's kind of unfortunate. You do get trapped back here, but at least the fight doesn't immediately start. You can kind of prepare. Although a lot of times when I do this in groups, the group will like wait here right on her spawn point. I think unintentionally, but it happens very consistently. Serve as Dr. Sirius is one of the numerous chiefs of Cray Science Division, albeit more than a little eccentric and one of the more ridiculous pseudonyms. Turned into a legitimate medical doctorate, but also began to study Cray's power armor technology after gaining a curiosity for it. Customer research to a science chief came with chief, and then the first weapon prototype, the non-new tactic blade Divic. So she's okay. One thing I would like to change about her costume is like the backpack. It was before they added like the other like little like cyber arms like that are custom to T-Spy, and that's all I had. So the main reason she has that is to make her look bigger. Hey, you code for the story? I do, yeah. It's because I have it saved. I thought about like going to T-Spy and like putting it on there. It would probably work because like the only thing would like break some like the custom costume parts for T-Spy and like the colors, but it would probably still function pretty well. Yeah, because I didn't want her to like. She is the final boss. I wanted her to look big and imposing, but like I wanted her to be like human-sized. So to make her look bigger, I gave her like that backpack. That's the entire reason she has it.
The answer you picked was
What?
somewhat correct.
Somewhat correct. Fair enough. Also, that
Picking the Japanese kobold certainly was the correct answer.
Yay!
But then also picking the Western tabletop kobold was a disappointing addition to your answer.
Why?
Considering such halfly correct, halfly incorrect answer,
What do you
I will
mean?
punish you.
But I said I said the other one was
Halfly.
better. Happily. What do you mean? I said the Japanese one was better, but I also like the other one. I don't like the folk one though. Sleep. Yeah. Yeah, there's her heal army. She also has a special one that usually doesn't get here in time. She is only an elite boss. I'm glad she actually healed. What? What?
That's enough for now.
Fair enough.
For now.
Okay. Got it. Where was I saying? I don't remember. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, she also has this, she kind of mentions like she has no idea who the fuck you are. Because like, you've only heard about her through Oswald. Sadly, this character, I don't mind Sirius's like dialogue here, but she has a placeholder one that I forgot to replace it and it sucks. Because it was just a placeholder, so I'm like, okay, yeah, this is like effectively what she's gonna say here. But like, it's gonna be something like less generic and boring. Yeah, that one. That's a placeholder. I forgot to get rid of it and replace it with something that was like, had more personality to it. It's like, oh yeah, that's like the gist of what she means to get across, but like, I forgot. Why are you banishing the blonde DJ? Yeah, her last ambush usually like making time. It'll actually buff the shit out of her, and it also spawns the force field ones correctly. So they'll give her shields, and then you get like the power boost, and you actually make her a bit dangerous, especially with a big team. Because then you get the timeless ones too, and it can be a big problem. But usually she dies before that, because they spawn like 25% health, and they have to walk here. So usually it does not matter. Like, theoretically could. If you're playing on really high difficulty, at like +4, she might be tanky enough where it's a problem. So we don't have like a really like good meta team. There's like a few like instances where it might be relevant, but probably not, honestly. But again, it was meant to be, you know, empathy defender friendly, so yeah. It's naturally not that hard. Yeah, she has fucking it's the same little. Actually, it's really, that's not even the same blade that Divik uses. He uses like a different design for them, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, that's not true. Those are the ones he uses. Why? You know what? Yeah, we should probably shoot Mara. Also, fun fact. So, since these are supposed to be decoration, they trigger after you kill the boss. That's how you get them uninteractable. It's the very last objective you can do. And, I was really paranoid about, like... Because, like, A, Farm was such like a boogeyman. I was worried about being accused and, like, being denied, dev choice for EXP. So, I maxed out the time it takes to collect these. I forgot how long it takes. I think it's 5 minutes. I don't remember. It is a long time, and you get nothing for it. You get, like, a very, like, tiny amount of inspiration, I think, for doing it. And it's not even remotely worth it. And, yeah, I think originally there was supposed to be a thing that would tell you that, like, this is not worth it, don't do it. But one, that took up space, and two, I was worried people think it was, like, reverse psychology. Especially because all of my arcs after this one have, like, a secret boss in them. So, like, I could see someone who played the other ones first and found, like, the secret bosses in those might assume that there's a secret boss from doing this too. Thankfully there's not. There's literally nothing for it. So yeah, I just said, you know what? It takes up space. People might think it's a fucking fake out anyway. Granted, this was even before I made the other arcs, but you know, like, in retrospect, it's even worse. Yeah, I was like, I'll just fucking take out the text and fuck it. People can hopefully realize that because there's no text, this is absolutely nothing. There's no reason to do it and you get nothing for it. But since we've already waited this long, we may as well see what we get for doing it, because it's incredibly disappointing and not worth it. Yeah, another reason things aren't active, because they don't disappear when you collect them, but like the sound they make can be really annoying and distracting, so like that's why they don't appear active until the boss dies. Also, it kind of encourages you to leave, because the sound is annoying. Oh, we got nothing for that. They don't even give you XP, they give you nothing. Other than at least give you XP, they don't give you like a single thing. Like, have a good one, Jazu. Enjoy the movie. I'm about to wrap up anyway. That's good timing. Thanks for being here. It's good to see you. Alright, hello. How's it going? Also, really, sadly he disappears before you can, like, read the rest of his closing dialogue. Yeah, it's serious to defeat and you shut off a portal. Now the world won't be overrun by even more monsters. And the first time that happened was bad enough. I remember the look on Greg's face when that giant eyeball bit his arm off. See it every time I close my eyes. Every time. Okay, that might sound like random. That's actually a thing that happened in-game. That's a reference way back. They released, I think it was episode... It may have been issue 1. Or issue 2. They were releasing Paragon Island. They had an event where giant eyeballs were just wandering around the city. And they were very angry and they would eat you. It's not as much of a non sequitur as it sounds like. It's just a very, it's a deep reference that, like, no one will get. No, you don't have to worry about that now. Oh yeah, if you care, which I sure don't, Divik dropped by. He's doing fine, got his power back. Still a horrible monster, though. But you go register at the Hero Corps thing, so I don't have to see him ever again. As if things couldn't get any better. I mean, hey, you totally killed Sirius, right? That's the thing heroes do. Kill their adversaries in cold blood, right? You destroyed the portal, right? I mean, I know I said to shut it down, but I didn't explicitly said destroy it. Or I don't think I explicitly said destroy it. I'm sure she'll never come back and try this again. You're not gonna arrest me after all this, right? He's still a criminal. Yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna rate my own thing, because let's see if it's fucking douche. I can rate it 1 star. I don't know. That's it. That was my first one. If you fuck with the difficulty enough, and you're like appropriate level, which I'm not, I'm way too high level for it, I think it's like fun to run through. I think the gameplay is pretty okay. The story is serviceable, I think. I don't know. I think it can be. It's fun in some places. Some horrible things I need to change regardless. Kind of curious. I see. Hold on. Let me. I'm curious if I can show like the comments because they do actually have comments. I want to make sure they don't say anything like bad first because they're not moderated. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Okay. Yeah, fuck, we'll go through the comments one. I got more time to kill anyway. Con is the floofiest. These are, I think, in reverse order. Cone. I liked it. Had to reform, I'm sorry. Rap fart. Wow, dragon fart. True. Murdivuk. He's in mission 3 and 4. I mean, 4 and 5. Like, you technically can miss him in mission 5. Pretty great architect reading through all the description in particular. I thought the framing of the fish was really clever. I remember getting that one. That made me feel very happy for like days. This one made my entire week when I got this one. Can't believe Halo from Smoke commented. Yeah, right? Oh, I really enjoyed the flavor text. Very refreshing. Look forward to seeing more. Yeah, that was actually an old they used to be the community manager for the server. He was the first person to play it as far as I remember. As far as I remember, I don't think anyone else had played it before him. Well, except for myself. Yeah, first person found it was community manager, which is very cool. And getting that from like the staff felt very nice too. This also made my week when I got it. These two, like, also I mean, I appreciate all of these, like, and it makes me happy. I'm glad, at least people seem to enjoy it, which I'm glad because it's very cringe. Yeah. And I have, fucking... Let's see. This thing takes so long to load because I have so much shit now. I have a lot of custom things that needs to, like, load, I guess. Published story. I have a few now. Well, I have, like... I have, like, 3.5. Or maybe, like... One is, like, I don't know, maybe 4. Like, that's the first. That one's good. This is the second one. It's kind of 1-2 parts for space. It sucks. I want to rewrite it. I might go through it, because maybe it'll be interesting to go through. I don't know if this one was even interesting to go through. The writing is bad, and it's like, I kind of knew it was bad. If I didn't, like, fix it, it's weird. I can explain, like, why it went so bad. I like the gameplay in it, though. I think the gameplay in it is pretty good. I think they're fun. I think the writing is shit. This one. This one's harder, but I like it. This one's a little bit harder than NAV. Not like crazy harder. This one's way harder. And this is kind of like still kind of hard, but like not crazy hard like this. This is like insanely hard. It's meant to be. Yeah, maybe we can do these someday. This one's like the only sequel to the first arc we did. These are like mostly standalone. This one has references to it, but like it's not like a sequel, so it just references it. This one's like completely detached. So I don't know if this was neat. Maybe we can do these other ones someday. I don't know how good this was or not. Maybe it sucked. Maybe it was interesting. I have no idea. But yeah. I'm working on other arcs very slowly though, but who knows when they'll ever get done. This thing is very demoralizing. I kind of want to see why this one got... I don't want to do comments on this, but I'll save it. Yeah. I guess it's like almost... That was almost like good timing. If we made it harder, it probably would have been like perfect timing, but now we know for next time. Make it harder. Alright, well yeah, that was City of Heroes, my first ever custom story. Hopefully that was fun to watch. Hopefully it was interesting. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching on YouTube. Also, thank you for watching on YouTube. And you ever want to watch it live, check the description. My Twitter's there, my schedule thing. My Twitch is there too. Just want to watch on YouTube though, I still freeze. Like either way. Also, the link to Thunder Spy should be down in the description too for that. Also, let me put it here again.
I'm fisting people in the morning.
Don't what? I'm not into fisting though. So yeah, YouTube, you can check the description you want. Link to T-Spy will be there if you want to try out the game or the server. Or if you want to play the arc yourself, but yeah, or a lot of other people's arcs, because they're probably better. Or just do T-Spy things. T-Spy is a good server, and it's probably the one that I'd recommend out of all of them. Even if I have some issues with it still. Yeah, go do the City Heroes things if you want. Big recommend. Yeah. I guess let's look who raid. You're going all over me. Listen, that doesn't mean I'm into fisting still. Let's see. Also, get music going. There we go. Alright, I kind of know who we're raiding. Have an idea. Let's see. Let's see, what's this person doing though? Alright, we could do that. Thinking bowl. I don't know. What do you think, Zay? I'll leave it up to you. The owl just BRB'd. I don't know how long the BRB is though. I guess we could raid during the BRB. It's maybe safer that way. Leave it up to you. That's not fair. I guess we can flip a coin. Let's flip a coin, I guess. We'll flip a coin. Call on tails. I didn't even declare what was what yet. What does tails correspond to, Zay? I didn't have one in my head. What does that mean? Now we need to like do heads or tails to figure out whose heads and whose tails. I don't know, it feels ridiculous. Let's... Let me do... Alright, let me declare and I'll do another con flip.
Okay.
What?
I'll flip a coin now.
Did you?
Ochre Fudge is safe. It landed on its side.
Of course it did. Also, this music's just too loud. Oh god, hold on. Okay, we'll say heads is Toma, tails is owl. Now it's declared. Ears. Okay, it's heads. Should we do 2 or 3? I don't know if we should do 2 out of 3 because we've done 2. I don't know. I'm sorry. The coin did the thing. Do you want me to read? We can redo the other one if you want. I don't know what you're barking about. I did ears again. Okay, that's 2 out of 3. I feel a little bit better now that it's 2 out of 3. Okay. I feel less guilty then. Okay, 2 out of 3. Yeah. Oh, Spicy, how's it going? Good to see you. Alright, so yeah, 2 out of 3. Colors. Now we're at 3 out of 4? Oh, how's it going? He's coin flipping, isn't he? Are you doing it every time it comes off cooldown? Yeah, you're doing okay. I had fun streaming. Hopefully, I don't know if the stream was fun for people. I'm hoping it was. I had fun doing it. Yeah, it's about to end, sadly. It was good to see you. Alright, let's start the raid. The coin spoke. And bad things have happened in the past when I've disobeyed the coin. See that? See that? Thank you, Zay. Oh, let me copy my own raid message. Alright, yeah, the socials. Twitter, I post go lives there, not much else. YouTube, VODs go there eventually. One gets uploaded today. Discord, you can join if you want. I think it's cozy and thrown. You can find myself there, but you don't have to. That's the fantasy stream. Gotcha. Have a good night. Everybody sleep well. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe we'll finish Infinite Fusion. But yeah, tomorrow will be the last stream before my vacation. I will be back on the... Let's see, I think Sunday is like the 19th. So that's like 20 is Monday, Tuesday. I think the 22nd. Yeah, I'll be back on like the 22nd. But like, I'll have stream tomorrow though. Yeah, it'll be a little bit. So hopefully it's fine. What else? Roger, you're seeing your gotcha, no worries. We'll see you though. Yeah, hopefully, thank you everybody thank you everyone very much for being here. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. Hope everyone had a good time. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Everyone had a good time. If any lurkers, thank you for lurking. You're always very welcome to chat if you want to. If you just want to lurk, I also really appreciate it. Hope you also had a good time. There we go. I did it before I got kicked out. Hopefully everyone has a good night or a good day whenever it is, whenever you are. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.